you are starting with the dominant energy of the, drum roll, you have here the Seven of Pentacles. So this is a time, a moment for you to reassess things and take a step back in a situation that you've already invested in, okay? Perhaps you've done a lot of sacrificing, and again, now it's time for you to take a step back to see if this is going to grow any fruit, to see if it's worth your time to continue investing in this month, okay? Now also here the Ten of Swords. You also have here the High Priestess, the Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Empress, the Justice, and the Nine of Wands. Could be Aries energy, Taurus energy. I also see Virgo. I see the energy of Libra, Pisces as well. Doesn't have to be the sign of Sagittarius for some. Could be any of the signs, but whatever sign this is, I am picking up on the energy where there is this sense of betrayal, okay? Whether you feel betrayed because, again, you've been investing in a situation, you keep giving, you keep sacrificing, and you're like, okay, well, when is this going to give fruit? When am I going to see my manifestation? Where are my results, right? And that's why there is this sense of betrayal, okay? But what I'm picking up on from this Ten of Swords is that this is sort of like, you asking yourself, okay, well, why have I been over-giving and over-investing myself into a situation that I already know intuitively that is not right here for me, okay? And this would turn this betrayal into self-betrayal. Are you betraying yourself? Ask yourself that question, okay, in this situation. Are you forgetting about yourself by wanting to label this as a compromise when in reality it's your sacrifice, okay? Now here with the High Priestess, there is a blockage here. The blockage has to do with a lack of information. Somebody here has not been very clear about what they want, what they need, and it's creating a blockage. Could it be you? Could it be the fact that maybe you've been shying away from making it clear your boundaries, right? Making clear what you want out of this, making clear what you don't want out of this. So there's some kind of person here who is still hiding something, some kind of information. We're going to go ahead and see what that is. And that is creating a sense of friction between you and this person. And also, it's creating this battle within yourself. It's creating this Five of Wands battle within you, within your mind, okay? Trying to figure this out. And so it's creating a lot of friction and chaos within the self, I feel, okay? Because it's like you're keeping something to yourself that you need to release. You're keeping something to yourself that you need to confront. Now, you also have here the Hermit, okay? Now, this is going to be a time for self-reflection. You want answers. You're looking for the answers, okay? But are you willing to go out and get them? Are you willing to draw a line, okay, and say, okay, you know what, enough is enough, and now I'm going to see what this person has got to bring to the table. So again, there is that energy here of self-reflection so that you can come to different conclusions. Now, you also have here the Knight of Pentacles, which is the root of the issue. So the root of the issue is the fact that this is moving very, very slowly. Why is this moving very, very slowly? Because there is an imbalance in justice. There is not an equal give and take. Make sure that you are being fair in all of your dealings, okay, with what you give, but also what you receive. Make sure that people are being fair with you. Also here in the recent past, I see that you took a leap of faith. You were like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to think about it too much. I'm just going to dive in. And you did, okay? You dove in and you're like, okay, we're going to make this work. And I feel like this is going to work out for you in such a way where you're going to receive a call, or it could also be an opportunity to work together as a team with somebody because they see that you are a go-getter. They see that you don't just make promises, but you actually deliver on them, okay? Now, you also have here the Empress. So here with the Empress, nurture yourself. This is time for self-nurturing, self-care. It seems like you've been giving a lot of your time, a lot of your love, a lot of your finances to the outside world, whether it's a person, place, thing. Now it's time for you to get that back, okay, and give it to you. It's time for you to nurture yourself. And also a seed that you've planted in the past, also water that seed, okay? It's going to take time for it to grow, but water it with positive thoughts, positive feelings, positive affirmations, and also, most of all, positive expectations. I do see here that justice will be served, however, okay? In some kind of area of your life where you feel like there has been an unequal balance, okay, an unequal play. Justice will be served, but you're going to have to take action instead of just waiting it out, thinking too much, overanalyzing. It's time for you to take action. Now, be aware, because there is still someone here who has their guard up, whether it's you or somebody else. Somebody here is not ready to take that next step towards you or you towards them because they're afraid of getting hurt, okay? Now, let's go ahead and further clarify what the Seven of Pentacles is. What is the Seven of Pentacles? You do have here the Ten of Cups as well as the World, and you also have here the Nine of Swords. Could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Does not have to be, but there's a cycle that is closing out. You've already learned all of the lessons that you've needed to learn, okay? You've already given what you needed to give, and now it's time for you to close out this chapter in your life. Now, it's going to bring in a little bit of stress because anytime you create changes or you accept realities, it creates a little bit of, stress and anxiety within you. But remember, this is just self-induced anxiety. It's not really something that's going to happen. It's almost as if your imagination is creating the worst case scenario because now you're creating these changes in your life. But instead of using that energy, that imagination to create the worst case scenarios, use that imagination, use those thoughts in order to create the best case scenario, okay? Because I feel here with this beautiful Ten of Cups, you are getting ready to manifest a brand new opportunity in a connection, to deepen this connection, to deepen this bond. Again, you've already planted the seed, you've already made the move, and now it's time for you to water it so that it can grow into this beautiful, successful manifestation. You have here the Nine of Cups. Success and victory are on the horizon for you, and also completion. So it's your glow up period. This is your glow up month. This is also about you celebrating yourself, okay? Now let's go ahead and look into this other deck. Tell me more about the situation. So you do have here healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. Again, this is all about you making different choices. Sometimes when you have not made healthy choices for yourself, it feels weird. It feels different. You're like, oh my God, I've never ever done that for myself. What am I doing? Is this okay for me to do? Yes, it's okay for you to invest time, money, energy into you because you've been giving so much of yourself. It's time for you to take that energy back and give it now to you. Okay, so again, this month is all about making healthier choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. I love this for you. Let's see what you also have here for this month. You have here flirt. Okay, so lighthearted energy. Introduce some kind of lighthearted energy between you and a person that you either know already or are trying to get to know, or somebody here that you will be meeting, flirting, okay? A lot of times people get so caught up in making it so serious very soon that they forget about that phase, the honeymoon phase, getting to know one another, flirting with one another, right? So extend your lighthearted energy to others, okay? So flirting, maybe you kind of give that person the eye, you smile more, just smile more in general. It makes you feel good, okay? Even smile right now, okay? It makes your energy, your whole energy shift. Let's see what exactly this other deck has here for you. I'm going to choose this one, okay? So you have here, embrace your inner divine goddess. Like I said, self-love, self-care. Remember of your worth. Remember who you really are. Spend time on yourself. Spend money on yourself. Do something special for you. So again, embrace your inner divine goddess. Beautiful. Whether you are male or female, god, goddess, whatever. Okay, whatever that is for you. Let's see what you have here as your final guidance, affirmation, and mantra message. You have here, get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. So it's going to be a very important month for you to ground yourself, okay? It could be that maybe you haven't been around nature for a while. So ground yourself, be around nature. Sometimes you feel really good. You wake up in the morning and then you go into work or whatever, the marketplace, and you're like, oh, I don't know why. I feel really weird now. You don't really know why. And then you realize, oh, you were talking to a person that was just kind of venting about their problems. And then all of a sudden you kind of feel a little bit weird. So remember, you are empathetic. You're going to be highly empathetic, very sensitive to energies. Remember to ask yourself, is this mine or is this theirs, right? And so if you know that it's not yours, say, okay, you know what? This is not my energy. I transmute it into pure positive energy and I send it out to the universe. So again, get grounded. Beautiful. This is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are interested in watching the extended reading, go ahead and click on the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And I have partnered with Psychic Source so that you can receive 10 minutes for only $10 plus an additional 3 minutes for free. You can check out the link to Psychic Source that is down in the description box below. I'm not doing readings on Psychic Source, but you can choose any psychic of your choice. You can choose to chat with them online or over the phone. And remember to use my special code at checkout, 26489, so that you can receive your discount.